It's Shaq like you've never seen him before, starring in his first NBA video, Shaquille O'Neal Larger Than Life, featuring NBA action footage. Enjoy intimate commentary by the multi-talented Shaq, as well as interviews with his close friends, family, NBA coaches, and players. Also included, an exclusive music video from Shaq Fu to Return. It's the perfect addition to any basketball fan's collection. Shaquille O'Neal Larger Than Life is available wherever NBA videos are sold.
I got something to tell you. This is my last chase. I'm quitting the force.
Early retirement?
I'm gonna try out for the NBA.
What?
Yeah, the NBA. I'm big. I box out well, and I never lost at the video game.
Start with the video game. Work on the fadeaway.
You guys want a donut?
Thanks, man.
I love this stuff.
Taking the game. Let's go. When the crowd gets in it, it's amazing how the defensive intensity.
Double him! Take somebody else! Win the game! I don't care who! Won't rest on the plane going home! Worth winning this game!
All right, here we go. Playing for a last shot. The game on the line, the score time. Let's go now. We gotta go. As soon as somebody touches it, relax. They got to score. The crowd gets into it. Keep it up. We're going to win the basketball game.
Not shooting each other final second. If I make it, we win. If I miss it, we going in overtime. I ain't giving them a chance to shoot it again.
What a game.
They're not in the game. Get in the game. 9 seconds.
A lot of time. Twist, you might miss something. Here's the
5 seconds. Get out, both of y'all, get up. Don't turn out. All right, make your best play. Let's go, man, let's go. What's the best? Show me something. 1 second. Shoot it. Shoot it. Find out. Find what happened.
You gotta love this game. Anything can happen.
I don't believe it. Unbelievable. The 8-inch takes the three. It's a three-pointer. And he's tied the game. The Bills ties the game at 119. Oh, baby.
In the history of basketball, the greatest moments often come in the final seconds. Great teams become champions by persevering in the face of defeat. Great players become legends by consistently refusing to lose. And great games become classics when our heroes respond to the ultimate test.
Moncrief gets it out to Lanier. Watch the clock. Moncrief going up with a shot. Moncrief shot is good. It's good.
The final 2 seconds. Stockton on the turn for the win.
Jackson looking for Ewing. Tucker launches it. It's good. It's good.
Hey, with 5 seconds into the front court, goes to Malone, into the corner. Malone throws up a brick left side. Oh my goodness, what a shot! Oh!
Danny may have to take a long one. Dennis will. Hits it! Dennis Johnson with 1 on the clock hits a 3.
Comes into Kidd.
Remember, a hoop wins it for the Mavericks. Kidd going to the hoop. Blocked by Robinson. McLeod.
His defense, they just swarm all over.
Rice for the win. Yes.
Oh, boy.
Nick to the hole. Nick layup. Good!
Michael into the front court. Left corner shot by Jordan. Good.
In 1995, Michael Jordan's return sent shockwaves through every NBA arena, and he was back with a vengeance.
Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan!
In only his third game back, Jordan reassumed his role as the game's premier clutch performer.
Jordan for the win. Yes! He is now back!
The moment stirred up memories of many such thrills in Jordan's career.
3 seconds. Jordan's force-up shot to the left. Oh, yes! Win. Michael Jordan saves the day. Here comes Michael Jordan on the drive. 5 seconds. Jordan on the drive, right of the lane. 18-footer. Yeah! 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 Zips it back outside. The ball loose. McDaniel had it stolen by Jordan. Michael's got to break away. This game is over.
15 in the ball game. Michael will take it. He fouled. He scored. He threw it up. Off balance and went in. He does whatever he has to do to beat you.
I thrive on situations like that. I can't think of another moment in the game of basketball that I get more thrills out of than taking a game-winning shot.
Inbounds the card right to Jordan. Time winding down. Michael for three. Yeah! 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 A winner! Unbelievable!
For some reason, I have a very confident notion in the back of my head, and that confidence is always going to be there because of the past success that I've had. And whenever it gets to a pressure situation, I want the ball.
We only got 9 seconds. All right? He's going to get the ball up top. When he gets it, he wants to drive right. He wants to drive right.
Pippen finds Jordan. There it is. Rodman is on him, one-on-one. 5 seconds to go. Jordan off the glass.
I've never seen an athlete who can accept and take on a challenge night after night. He does it.
The playoffs seemed to become Jordan's personal stage for late-game heroics, as the Cleveland Cavaliers discovered in 1989.
The whole season comes down to this. The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it! Set the Cleveland Cavaliers!
That was get the ball, Michael. Everybody get the out of the way. Roll the basket.
4 years later, the Bulls were in a familiar situation. Again, they had the opportunity to clinch a playoff series in Cleveland.
Michael strip got it back. 3, 2. Michael falls, fires. Yeah! Does it again! And the Bulls have swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But the most memorable moments of Jordan's career have come when the stakes are highest, as in the 1992 NBA Finals.
Oh, he is on fire. Jordan, 3. He is hot. Woo! And a Jordan flag, another 3. Oh, no! I don't believe it. There's Jordan for 3. Yes! Did you see that look? Michael indicating he can't believe it. This is the greatest performance, maybe ever, in the history of this league.
Chicago dominated the opener and went on to take a 3-2 lead. But in Game 6, the Portland Trailblazers gave the Bulls their toughest test of the series.
Blazers with their biggest lead of the night.
And I don't think Chicago can pull this one out. I really don't.
The grueling series had taken its toll on Jordan, prompting his coach to turn to his teammates.
I was a little tired and feeling I was a little tired, and he put me over and he said, well, let's see what happens with this second team.
One out front starts a move on Duckworth, jump pass left side, BJ in the left corner, Hansen fires a 3 and scores!
Next thing you know, I'm on the sideline, I'm watching this. I'm like them, you know, when I'm playing.
Benson backs in on Drexler, turns, double, triple team, spins through it and lays it in! The lead is down to 5!
All I wanted was a second chance, and then I started looking at Phil like, okay, I'm ready now. This could be the time. Put me back in.
Like so many times before, Michael now took center stage.
And Jordan re-enters. enters the fray. Foot fake, starts to move, beats Clyde inside, looks up a floater and scores! Oh, that was an unbelievable shot. Jordan wants to go one-on-one on Drexler, fakes left, dribbles right, hang, shoots, scores! We're tied at 87. And Jordan knocks it away, and jams it! And the Bulls take the lead!
This is my arena to perform. This is where I'm at my best.
Superman's back in the building! Superman is back in the building!
The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship for the second straight season.
Theirs was a dynasty in the making. The following year, Jordan and the Bulls captured a third consecutive NBA title. Still today, Michael thrives under pressure like no one else.
Oh, what a play by Michael!
Vintage Michael!
If Michael Jordan ever needed inspiration on the art of playing under pressure, the Lakers' Jerry West would have been the player to provide it.
2 seconds. Lets it fly. It falls.
It's almost like you don't think you can fail. And particularly when the game's on the line. You know, a lot of times in my career, you know, we'd go over and have a timeout and be a close game or a tied game, and I didn't want to play to be run. Just give me the basketball and let's see what happens. And I think that's the kind of attitude you have to have. You can't be afraid.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. You can see that coming. You know he's going to get the 2.
With his knack for late-game magic, West earned the title Mr. Clutch, a trademark that fell to another legendary Laker, Magic Johnson. Whenever his team needed a small miracle, Magic was only too glad to provide one.
4 seconds, 3. Got to do something, Mavs. 15-footer. Good! 2.5 seconds left to play. Magic better fire from backcourt. He does. It's good! They'll talk about it the rest of your life. Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer! Magic hit a three-pointer! The Lakers win!
Magic's flair on the court was unsurpassed, but he inspired imitators among the next generation of Lakers. One player who seems to have a little magic in him is Nick Van Exel.
The ball is tipped, and it's saved. 3 seconds left. Here's Van Exel. This is for the win. He got it! He got it!
That's the easiest draft pick we've ever made in our lives because we considered him at the 12th pick in the draft. And for him to pass that far, I can't even believe it.
Following in the footsteps of his general manager, Van Exel shines in the face of pressure.
Van Exel cut off, takes a tough twisting shot, and he hit it! Oh, he hit it! How in the world did that fall? 6 seconds. They want the last shot. Van Exel down the middle, spins it up, and in! I don't believe it. I tell you, he's got nerves of a bandit.
As soon as they hand the ball, Nick, I want you to kind of shoot that thing right at the basket.
Writing his own name in the great Boston-LA rivalry, Van Exel capped off the Lakers' final game ever at Boston Garden with an unforgettable shot.
Ball is into Van Exel. He fires, and the counter goes. It went! It went! It went!
He caught the ball with his back to the basket. He had to turn while in the air. He had to make sure he got the shot off before he came down because he was going to land on the out-of-bounds line. One of the greatest shots in Boston Garden history.
I never hit a shot like that, but I can always envision myself as hitting the game winner as a shot like that or even longer. I can always see that happening. Game, baby. Just like that. That's how it happened. I'm out of here.
To players like Van Exel, no part of the game is more exciting than when the clock is ticking away and the game is still undecided. It's all come down to one shot. This is when they're at their best. All they want is the ball and the chance to win the game.
1.8 left. Kukoc for the win! It goes! Into Barros, gets the shot away. Got it! Kukoc. Out of 2, lost it. Here's Hardaway, racing the clock, and he hit! 103-102, Boston. Here's Horning, the shot. Good! Game over! Three-pointer by Ellis won't go. Robinson chases it down at the buzzer. Good! Mullen, Legler, Jennings, Wood will inbound, Marshall. And it goes to Mullen. Here we go. Over to Wood, wide open for three. Oh, he got it. He hit it. Elliott with 3 seconds. Person. Got it at the buzzer. The Spurs win their 13th in a row. The next lead, a long pass and a three-point attack from Curl. Slaps on Davis for three. Yes! Hubert Davis has tied the game with 4/10 of a second remaining.
3 seconds left. Terrell for the win. Got it! Oh, Terrell Brandon, he put it down.
Less than 2 seconds remaining, and it comes to Sprewell to win the game. Latrell Sprewell, three-pointer at the buzzer. To Johnson at the buzzer.
Hornets win it! Hornets have defeated the Seattle Supersonics on Larry Johnson's last second shot.
Unbelievable! They're looking for Clyde. Here it is. There it is. There it is. Drexler wins it. There it is. Drexler wins it.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Here he comes. Fade away. Yes, Miller hits a big one.
How about this guy? Does he love the pressure? He makes all the big shots.
With the game on the line, Reggie Miller has become one of the league's outstanding performers. And in 1993, he was an indispensable force in the Pacers' postseason quest against New York. Though the more experienced Knicks won easily, Indiana learned a lesson.
I always say you can't gain too much from losses, but I think playing that type of intensity playoff basketball, that's probably the one thing that we can learn, that we could compete with the quote-unquote bigger name teams.
The next year, the rivalry resumed in the conference finals. Again, the Pacers trailed 2-0. But this time they rallied under new head coach Larry Brown.
The team really stepped forward and showed great character, and lo and behold, we got it even. I think there was a lot of confidence, and maybe we proved to the Knicks that we were capable of winning and maybe even winning the series.
Everybody's confidence was riding high then.
Returning to New York for the pivotal 5th game, Miller put on a shooting display that stunned the Broadway crowd.
The atmosphere was fantastic. It was the Eastern Conference Finals, and there was really no love lost between the two teams.
Here's Miller, swings away and hits. Reggie Miller is on fire.
Sitting on the bench, you found yourself being a spectator.
Miller open again.
He just got to the point where he made shots.
Here's Miller again.
Commanded the ball.
Miller's hit his last 4 shots. Here's Miller from 3. Yes.
Gave us a chance to win.
Look at this shot. And he hits it. It's a 3-pointer for Reggie Miller.
To go into Madison Square Garden, play like that brought out the best out of everybody, I think.
Just an astounding shooting exhibition being put on by Reggie Miller.
Miller's 25 fourth-quarter points sent the Pacers home 1 win shy of clinching the series, but their inexperience proved costly.
They were, I guess, more hardened than we were since they've been through it, and gone further than we have.
And this series is headed back to Madison Square Garden in New York.
Tonight's Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals features the Indiana Pacers and your New York Knicks.
To go up late with a minute or so left, and to come back and Patrick hit a tip in.
Here's Starks. John Starks with the drive. Ewing puts it down. And the Knicks by 1.
Probably one of the worst games when you feel, because you're so close to getting to the NBA Finals.
The New York Knicks headed to the NBA Finals.
You relive the game so many times in your head, what you could have done to help your team come out victorious.
The following year, the two teams met again in what had become one of the league's most stirring postseason rivalries. Facing defeat with seconds left in Game 1, Miller took charge.
You always feel you have a chance, but it was totally unexpected what happened.
Jackson on the left side, lobs it into Miller. Miller turns and shoots a quick 3. That's good. Reggie Miller downtown.
You want to get a quick 3, and not necessarily foul. You foul once the ball comes in, but you want to see if you can get a steal first.
And a steal. Miller retreats to the three-point line and hits again.
Reggie Miller has tied the game with 13 seconds remaining.
To get a steal and have Reggie have the presence of mind to step back and shoot another three blew my mind. And then to have an opportunity to win it in regulation when we were 6 down.
Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
I just feel fortunate I was there to watch it.
With the momentum all theirs, the Pacers took a 3-1 series lead. But just like the year before, the clinching victory still eluded them, and the two teams headed for another 7th game.
Now this is reminiscent, Clark, of a year ago. We came in here for game number 6, and the Pacers had a 3-2 lead and let it get away.
No one really wanted to admit it, but I think in the back of everyone's minds we were thinking we were going back, and the same thing was going to happen.
And I understood what happened in the past and what happened last year. The last thing I wanted to do was remind our team about anything negative. I told them, hey, we went back there and had a chance to win Game 7 the year before. So we're in the same kind of situation now.
The Pacers jumped out to a big lead, but they soon became undone.
And I'll tell you right now, the wheels are beginning to wobble on the Pacers, folks.
This crowd is pumped, as are the Knicks, who have come back from a 15-point deficit.
Many wondered whether history would again send the Pacers home defeated.
The Pacers gasping for air right now.
I think the one thing that was different was I think everyone was basically on the same page. We knew if we put ourselves in a position to win, we could win it.
Schmidt spins to the baseline, hits the jump hook in the teeth of Patrick Ewing.
So Indiana able to respond very well to this Knick rally.
The Pacers still had to endure 5 more agonizing seconds.
And it's a 2-point game now, 97-95, Indiana.
Like the year before, would the Knicks deal the Pacers a final killing blow?
The season is on the line. Inbounds to Ewing. Down to 3. Down to 2. Ewing. Not over the head. And it's all over.
And the Pacers have ended 3 years of frustration against the Knicks.
You wanted to get the monkey off your back. They'd beaten us out of, or knocked us out of the playoffs the last 2 or 3 years. And we didn't want to be known as one of those teams that couldn't get by New York.
The Indiana Pacers have defeated the New York Knicks 97-95 to take the series in 7, and they advance to the Eastern Conference Final to face the Orlando Magic.
If the underdog Pacers were intimidated by their seemingly unshakable opponents, they didn't show it. They fought the Magic through a furious 7-game contest. No battle more electrifying than Game 4.
10 seconds to go on the shot clock. 18 in the game. Hardaway crossover dribble. Shaw open, takes the shot. Hits it. He hits it. A cold-blooded 3 with 13 and 10 seconds to go.
Down by 1, the Pacers needed a hero and turned to the usual source.
Jackson out of bounds with 8. Reggie from the wing.
But then came a jolt from the Magic.
It goes now to Hardaway out near the midcourt line, driving on Workley. He forces up the 3. He hit it! He hit it! He hit it! He hit it! 1 and 3, 10 seconds to go.
Penny comes down and hits a 3-pointer with a hand in his face, and you'd think that was going to end the game, and then we call a timeout. There's 1.5 or 6 seconds to go.
You go off, Rick. Mid-post. Washington's play. Wait. You might even fake and go behind.
With the strategy in place, Indiana played its final hand.
Derek looking, can't find an open man, flips it to the big fella, fake, shoots, and hits!
Derek made the great pass directly into Rick. He shot fake, Tree took it, and he knocked in a jumper. And just one of those things that happen every once in a while, and it was a great ending.
And San Antonio is just trying to keep everybody in front of them, make the shot come over the top, don't allow the ball to get by them. They do a good job.
Throw at the buzzer. And it's good!
Dawkins hurries it to the front court. 4 seconds. BJ knocked it free. Bond throws one and made it. You believe this? Bond buries one, a throw from out near the hash mark. Pippen trying to end. Pippen threw it in from the timeline.
Back to Rogers. It's a three-pointer, and it's good. Rodney with his second long range.
Pick up the D now. Get a steal. Oh, yes.
They got the steal.
Look at
Scott Rogers. He'll pull up, same spot. Same result.
Let's go. 2-point game.
There's another steal. Rogers will try another three.
Oh my God!
Can you believe that?
Providing some great endings of their own, Charles Barkley and the 1993 Phoenix Suns piled up a team record 62 wins, some requiring the full 48 minutes.
113, 112. Phoenix. 3.7 ticks of the clock to go. Get it to Cliff Robinson. He's got to shoot it from outside. He hits! He hits with 5/10 of a second.
What you're in now is a catch-and-shoot situation for the Phoenix Suns.
You run out of, you get to the college 3-point line and you're covered, you're going back forth. If you get the ball here, catch it, that'll be a great play.
Here we go. Oliver Miller underneath, off the backboard. Oh, scoring the basket! And the Suns win it. Charles Barkley. Incredible.
Barkley's heroics proved contagious as the Suns dominated opponents and dashed many hopes on their march to glory.
Here comes Dan Marley. He turns and shoots. They'll win the game.
Dan Marley's game winner typified a Phoenix team that all year refused to fold, even here in the face of a 20-point Laker comeback. As it turned out, the Lakers went to the playoffs despite a losing record and little chance against their first-round opponents, the Phoenix Suns.
Haynes takes it over to Chambers. Stolen by Vladdy. Left the court pass to Worthy. He might score it himself. Slam dunk. He did.
No number 8 seed had ever upset a number 1 seed, but incredibly, the Lakers won the first 2 games of the series and soon found themselves on the verge of a minor miracle.
Devon!
Oh, I can't believe this. This can't be happening.
And the Los Angeles Lakers go home 1 victory away from knocking out the winningest team in the NBA. Oh my.
We're down 0-2, and I know the next question is, are you guys dead? No, we're going to win the series. We're going to win one Tuesday, and the next game's Thursday. We'll win there, then we'll come back and we'll win the series on Sunday. And everybody will say what a great series it was.
If he's going to be our coach, he had to say that. I mean, he can't say we're going to lose. So people made a big deal out of that, but I thought there was nothing else he could say.
We got to win tonight. That's simple. Let's show up.
It's do or die for the Suns. They lose, they go to the mothballs with the uniform.
Avoiding an inexplicable collapse, the Suns rebounded.
Green, they steal the ball. And here comes Danny with it. 4-on-3. Haynes under to Barkley. Slam dunk. Yeah, this is the Suns tonight. Make no mistake about it. This isn't the same team.
The teams returned to Phoenix for a 5th and deciding game. The Lakers remained relentless and forced the Suns to play at their competitive best.
Let's build it. We want to stay aggressive. Don't you guys start walking it up the floor. Let it right down your throat.
Here come the Suns running. This is why they're the highest scoring team in the NBA.
A remarkable effort by the Phoenix Suns.
But no matter how well the Suns played, the Lakers continued to hold their own. And to the amazement of just about everyone, they pushed the game and the Suns to the limit.
23 seconds on the shot clock, 25.9 seconds left in the game. The entire season on the line, the Lakers with a 2-point lead over Phoenix. KJ out on top. Here's his drive into the basket. In deep, bounce it out to Marley. Marley.
Finally, Phoenix broke free and escaped defeat. Next year, top-seeded Seattle had little reason to fear upset in the first round against Denver.
The Sonics 63-19 during the year. The best overall record in the league, the best home record, the best road record.
And anytime you win 63 wins, you expect to win the championship.
They bounce him out of there, and they pick his pocket. Out here comes the Kendall Gill. The shot
You think this ball club was ready?
You can see Denver really showing their inexperience.
But the Nuggets are completely befuddled.
Everyone in the country just knew Seattle was going to blow us out 3 games, 3 up, 3 down. We would be out of the playoffs. We shouldn't have been there anyway.
Looks like they're not going to give Denver a chance to get any kind of hope in this one tonight.
Lead pass, Peyton, 2-on-1. Ricky to the glass, lays it in. Oh, baby, when you're hot, you're hot. That ends the game. The Sonics win it 97-87 to take a 2-0 lead on Denver.
It was a very difficult lesson, a painful lesson. I heard in the background, sweep, sweep, sweep. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, we hear it sweep, but, you know, in the playoffs, you got to take one game at a time. If we can go to Denver and sweep and get some rests, I think it'd be good for us.
But the Sonics could hardly expect what awaited them in Denver.
Run and gun Denver basketball.
A little more of that aggressive defense in Seattle, and Robert Pack dribbles right through. Ellis over in the corner, Reggie Williams, another 3. What is going on here in Denver?
Our primary goal was to win a game and get some experience, but as the series progressed, I think the Sonics got a little tighter and we played a little better.
The Nuggets kept battling Seattle, and before anyone knew what happened, the momentum was theirs.
They're getting every break in the book tonight. The Denver Nuggets are still alive in round 1 of the Western Conference Series with Seattle.
Winning Game 3 gave the Nuggets the confidence they needed.
And Mutombo comes over to swat it away. Kendall Gill, Mutombo again. Tenacity of this young Denver team puzzling Seattle.
Everything seems to change emotionally if they lose this game.
And the door is still open for the Nuggets. This is the 3 and the tie.
Seconds later, in overtime, the Nuggets sealed it.
Ellis buries the ball and buries the Sonics. The darlings of Denver, the Nuggets, walk off the floor, stretching the series to 5.
Heading back to Seattle, the Nuggets had already exceeded their expectations. Now, they could almost relax.
You knew that at that point, all of the pressure was on the Sonics. I mean, there was no pressure on us, 0.
That was a situation no one would have predicted. And now, back on their own court, the Sonics were in the fight of their lives.
Gill!
The Nuggets answered every Seattle challenge and forced the game to its final furious moments of regulation play.
The final minute of the season for Denver or for Seattle. Who would have ever thought you'd put those 2 teams in that sentence? Desperation time for Seattle. Short. Kendall Gill knocks it home with a half-second remaining. Tied at 88.
But the Nuggets were relentless. Taking the Sonics to overtime, they had come too far to let this historic series slip away, even against the best team in the league.
Mutombo embraces the ball and the unlikely upset.
We were just all high-fiving and shaking our fists, and it was, I don't know if I can ever experience anything as powerful as that moment.
One of the great upsets in NBA playoff history.
Denver's thrilling upset reminded us that there's no victory more dramatic than the ones we least expect. The anticipation is only surpassed by the moment of victory.
Inbounds pass knocked loose. Person gets it away. It's in. Kidd against pressure feeds Harris, who gets it away in time. Good. From deep for the win. Good at the buzzer. It's Trent Tucker on the sideline. Cavaliers lead 32-27 into Brandon. He winds up, fires it, goal! He's got to turn it up. Fires. Got it! Oh my! Yeah.
No team knows more about pressure than the Boston Celtics. And in 1991, they were put to the test in the postseason. With Larry Bird hampered by age and injuries, Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers showed little respect for the Bird legacy or the Celtic tradition.
Person puts up a three. He's putting on a show. Go ahead, Chuck.
With the series tied at 2 games apiece in the deciding 5th game in Boston Garden, Bird ignored chronic back pain and took charge.
Midcourt outlet goes to Bird. Bird spots up from 20. Switch!
Let's see if they go to Person. There he is. Yes!
As Bird reached into his arsenal to counter Person's long-range barrage, the Celtics held the game even throughout a bitterly contested first half. But as the second quarter drew to a close, disaster struck.
What went through my mind, just hope it wasn't anything too serious. You know, obviously, if there's something wrong with me, anytime you see Larry Bird walks off the court, something seriously got to be wrong.
With their leader out of action and his return in doubt, the suddenly bewildered Celtics were left reeling. And an energized Chuck Person took full advantage.
They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step.
As the third quarter dwindled, so did Boston's lead. But for a certain Celtic, the pressure meant one course of action.
And here comes Larry Bird. Bird is on the bench. He's got the warm-up jacket on. Flirts into the crowd.
Some guys, they'll dislocate a finger and go ahead and play with it. Some guys can dislocate a finger and be out 6 weeks. But to me, you know, I didn't want some little injury messing up my whole season.
Reggie Miller's shot rebounded by Bird, who whips it down for one. And he is back.
Bird's return instantly transformed the Celtics.
Larry fakes the shot, swings on the pivot foot. No, he'll take it all that.
Most players wouldn't even been able to play. And I think it says a lot about the person, you know, to will himself on the court.
But Larry Bird is answering the challenge put forth to him, and he's letting it all hang out today.
This heroic performance added another chapter to Bird's legend and stirred the emotions of all those who were privileged to witness it. The Celtics persevered in the final moments, but they knew, as any team knows, that a great victory is a building process of preparation, strategy, and desire.
Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you may be.
We're ready for these guys, and we know we can beat them if we're the aggressor.
Welcome again to NBA basketball.
They're not supposed to win. They're not expected to win.
This is a matchup that everybody wanted.
We've said all the right things. Now we got to do the right actions.
It's here, and it was made in heaven.
What time is it? Oh man, the drama is so great here.
I'll tell you what, if you ain't excited tonight, something's wrong.
Who's going to speak? Anybody want to go over anything?
Go, baby, taking the game. Let's go. Hey, man, we got to work tonight.
Play hard, baby.
No tap, run your basic, okay? Hip tap, run your center opposite.
Well, all the talking's over. It's time to lace up the sneakers, throw on the jersey, rosin up the hands.
Let's go, guys, let's go.
All right, let me get in there. Relax.
Mashburn drops it for Kidd, blowing in for the right.
Get him off the block. Play some defense. Push him.
Watch the law. Put the ball here. Comes him from Peyton Johnson down with 2 hands.
Coming at you, Chuck, look.
No.
Oh! First guy's got to step up and stop the ball.
Things are heating up.
This will be a barn burner before it's over.
Come on, gang. We're going to win this game. We're going to win the game. You got to believe you're going to win it.
So it has come down to this.
We got to get the momentum back. We lost it there the last 2 minutes.
And now you can feel the drama and the pressure of these final minutes. Scratching and clawing and trying to hang around, and here they are, only down 3.
We don't want to give up a three-pointer.
Every possession is important.
A 3 wouldn't hurt my feelings either, Marv.
Watch the threes.
Pressure all over, he fires. No! It's a three-pointer, and he's tied the game. this stage of this ball game, every flexing of every muscle, every thought that goes through any player's mind on the floor.
You guys be coming towards the ball, and I want to run a twirl now. But use your clock. Hey, you do, man. Get out of here. Let's go. Keep your head. Everybody get together.
Double him. Take somebody else in the game. I don't care who.
See, this is what Michael lived for. He wanted this challenge. You think Barkley is nervous? He doesn't even know how to spell the word.
Match up!
All right, here we go. Playing for a last shot. The game on the line, the score time.
Big, big time.
Don't twitch. You might miss something. Here's the inbounds.
No! Help him, Michael! Michael, help him!
It's his game to win. Barkley, 20-footer, yes, with 1.
10 seconds to go in the ball game. Michael will take it. He scored! He threw it up!
3, 2, 1, it's over!
With league MVP Hakeem Olajuwon leading the way, the Houston Rockets showed themselves to be masters of perseverance in the 1994 NBA Finals. Against the New York Knicks, Houston was put to the test with time running out.
Starks for 3, yes!
With seconds remaining in the game and Houston up by 2, the title hung in the balance.
Starks against Maxwell. Ewing sets the pick.
Starks for 3, came up short.
And the Rockets win! The ball was tipped. It was partially blocked. And Elijah Wan with the big tip.
3 nights later, the Rockets beat the Knicks and captured the city's first championship. But doing it all over again the next year would test Houston's late-game heroics as never before. The conference's number 6 seed, the Rockets, were now the underdogs. Undaunted, they upset 60-win Utah in the opening round with a dramatic road victory in the 5th and final game.
Oh, how sweet it is! The Rockets are going to Phoenix, Arizona!
There, they faced another 60-win opponent, the Phoenix Suns, a team out to avenge its elimination by Houston the year before. And in 3 of the first 4 games of the series, it looked like the Suns would achieve their goal.
The Rockets with backs to the wall. That is an understatement going.
We're in good shape. We're in great shape. And now we just got to finish them off.
Everybody was doubting us. Sports Illustrated had already written it up that Phoenix was going on to play San Antonio. We said, hey, don't count us out yet.
You don't know what to expect from us, yo. We're going to go at him hard, baby. Going at him hard.
Back to Marion for 3, way short. Horley rebound, get it to Elfo!
The world champs are not going down easy, folks.
Relying on desire and experience, the Rockets overcame nearly impossible odds to reclaim their dominance and push the series to a decisive 7th game.
When they had a chance, they couldn't close us out. The momentum shifted. We took advantage of the opportunity.
Remember, no team has won a Game 7 on the road since Philadelphia won at the Boston Garden in 1982.
Much like the entire series, this game came down to its final moments.
20.4 remaining. The Suns and Houston tied at 110.
Perhaps 20 seconds left in the season for one of these teams. The Rockets with the basketball.
And do the Suns need to stop? They certainly do need to stop.
Houston has it in play. Here we go. Kenny Smith brings it up.
They double up Kenny Smith. He gets it across to Robert Horry.
12 seconds, 11 seconds. Throw it in the corner. That's going to be Ellie shooting a 3.
Ellie's got a 3-pointer.
Ellie out of the corner for 3. Hit it! Mario Ellie with a 3!
As soon as it left my hand, I knew it was good, and I just kept watching. When it hit the bottom of the net, I just jumped in there, and the first guy I looked at was Joe Klein, and blew him the kiss of death, and he looked like he was about to cry.
The Rockets have knocked off the Phoenix Suns, coming from behind 3 games to 1 to eliminate the Suns.
You weather a storm and you pull it out, and that feeling you get from that situation, there's nothing like it in the world, and it just makes you stronger.
In the conference finals against number 1 seed San Antonio, the Rockets continued their unlikely dominance behind Olajuwon, who outplayed league MVP David Robinson.
Houston team gathering steam as they go along in the playoffs.
But their biggest test came against the team with the best regular season record.
Welcome to the 1995 NBA Finals.
It is the Magic against the Houston Rockets. The big fella, Shaquille O'Neal, against the big guy in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon.
We've worked very hard to get here. Think about when that buzzer went off last year and we grabbed that trophy, the feeling of joy and pride it brought. Well, these guys want to take that feeling away from us.
In Game 1, the Rockets found themselves in a familiar predicament.
What a pass!
20 points. Orlando leads. The Rockets have to answer and answer quickly.
20 points is really, especially in the first half, isn't anything. It's not really an insurmountable margin.
Kenny Smith nailed the three. Here we go. Here we go. Kicks it out front to Smith. Long jump shot for three, and he knocks down another one.
You know, Kenny just was unconscious, and I told him, keep shooting.
Oh my goodness! Kenny Smith is feeling it!
And you just saw just the confidence. He said, Mary, don't even worry about it. I'm not going to hesitate.
Smith's three-point assault brought the Rockets all the way back and nearly erased Orlando's once comfortable lead. But Houston still had to complete the comeback.
Know the score. We're 3 down. If we make a three-pointer tied, we don't have it.
I don't want to give up a three, though. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
110 to 107 Orlando. 6.1 seconds to go in the game.
All right, Ellie throws it to Smith looking for the three.
Kenny ducks, leads, fires, scores! Oh, a cold-blooded three!
He drilled it!
Despite the Rockets' heroic effort, Orlando in the extra session forced them to find their resolve one last time.
Inbound, comes back to Scott for three. 18. The Rockets call for time with 5 seconds remaining. Dennis Scott.
That was a true test of character because we could have just said, forget this game, we'll come back strong the next game.
Let's go. Execution will do it right now.
One shot. You guys scramble. Get on the glass now. See if we can get him to take a bad shot and get on the glass.
It has come down to this.
Houston will inbound it. Robert Horry will throw it in.
Kenny Smith is going to try to get it. Instead, they give it to Drexler. 4 seconds to go. Drexler puts the ball on Anderson. Drexler driving. He goes. He puts it up. On the rebound. Tipped in by Hakeem. The Houston Rockets have stunned the Orlando Magic.
As they had throughout the postseason, the Rockets played their best when pushed to the brink. Their Game 1 victory propelled them to an unlikely sweep and a second straight title as they climbed to the ranks of great champions. As Houston showed, there is no more defining test of a team's resolve or a player's greatness than coming through when it matters the most. This drama is played out again and again. The game, the season, down to one last chance, and the outcome hanging perilously in the balance. These are the game's great dramas, ones that endure in our memories, long after they've been played out.
5 to shoot. Kidd all the way to the hoop. Tip try Jackson, no. Ball to Dumas, gets it away, banks it in. Mavericks win. Here it comes to, there it goes the corner. It's a three from 30 feet. Buries it. My, have mercy.
3 seconds, 2, 1 from midcourt. Whoa, you gotta love it.
Gary Mills, 2 seconds, steps up, fires. Oh! Pistons win it! Terry at the horn! How about that? Into Olajuwon, back to Cassell, he gets it away, and the Rockets win on a bank shot by Sam Cassell. There it is. Popeye throws deep to Williams, off to Brooks. Scotty right back to Lorenzo. What a finish! Back to Rogers. It's a three-point. Yeah, they got the steal. Look at that, Scott Rogers. He'll pull up, same spot, same result. Let's go. 2 more. There's another steal. Rogers will try another three. Oh my God! Can you believe that? The back of the
Rivers with the
Holds it into Royals. Donald slips on the floor. He takes a jumper from the corner. It's good. It is good. Donald Royal, a jumper from 20 feet.
inbound pass very loosely in it.